Good morning, Barstow, and welcome to Tuesday's show. Hey, Amelia, do you know what this Friday is?
I don't, Camille. Wait, isn't it National Punctuation Day?
Technically, yes, but it's also Harvest Festival.
Oh, right. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's show to hear more about it.
Well, today we have a great show in store for you, including updates inside the classroom, sports announcements, and a piece about Miss Lee, after the intro. In sports news, there's a girls' tennis match at 4 and a volleyball game at 6 against University Academy at Barstow. Good luck to the Lady Knights.
Man, all the sports team have done an amazing job this year, even after a year of COVID.
I know, and it's also exciting to see all the new things that have happened at Barstow since. Speaking of new things, Amelia, have you met the new middle and upper school art teacher?
I have met her, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't know much about her.
Well, luckily for you, Erin made a teacher feature on Miss Lee. Let's roll it.
Hi, I am Amanda Lee. I am the new 2D middle and upper school art teacher, so I teach drawing, painting, and photography, plus the middle school general art and 6th grade art. It's my first year at Barstow, and I'm very happy to be here. An interesting fact about me is I used to play roller derby, which I don't think most people would expect or suspect of me. It's something that I really loved, but had to give it up when I went back to school to become an art teacher, just because I didn't have time for it in my schedule. And then COVID hit, and so nobody's been playing, so hopefully once things kind of get back a little bit to normal, I can start playing again. Art has always been really important to me. I've always actually been drawn to education as well. So when I went to college the first time, though, I decided to follow the business career path to, try to get a nice, successful job and have a really great salary. And I did, but I wasn't super happy. I wasn't really fulfilled. I didn't feel like I was making the world a better place by working in an office 40 hours a week. So I got the opportunity to go back to school and pretty much knew immediately that I wanted to teach art because I just want to help make a difference in the future of students' lives. My favorite part about teaching is just seeing students progress and make improvements and become really great artists, and seeing that that spark for the love of art ignite in them, and when they really start to understand what they're doing and start to really learn how to manipulate materials and become their own artist, I think is the best part of it. I would want my students to know that I'm here for them no matter what, whether they need help with a project or if they have something going on at home or in their lives that they just need to talk about. My door is literally always open. There's so many things to enjoy about Barstow. I think the thing that I've liked the most so far are the students. I mean, it's really great to have students who genuinely want to be in class and who will come in on their free time or their free periods to come in and work on projects or just stop by to say hi. It's been amazing and really wonderful.
Thanks, Erin. Hey, Camille, have you read the novel A Long Walk to Water?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
Well, the novel begins with two different narratives. One about an 11-year-old girl named Naya from Sudan in 2008, and the other about a boy named Salva in 1985. Both of them endure hardships as Naya walks 12 hours a day to get water for her family, and Salva, who becomes a refugee and has to seek refuge in Ethiopia.
Barstow students walked about a mile around the track holding gallons of water shoeless. This experiment relates to how unsafe it is for people in Sudan to transport water to their families.
It's so cool to see what different teachers are doing in their classrooms. I wish I could hear more about it.
Well, luckily for you, Brenda made a piece giving an inside look of what's happening inside teachers' classrooms. Let's roll it.
Well, in first grade, Team Thompson, we are learning the short E sound this week. We've started our vowel and our phonics sounds. Last week was short A, this week is short E. And we also read the book The Nerdy Birdie, talking about settings and characters in a story. In math, we are finishing up our chapter on data and analysis, and we're getting ready to take our chapter test this week. And in science, we're wrapping up our plants unit. So we have planted seeds, we went out to the apple orchard, we picked apples, we've talked about the different parts of a plant, the parts of a plant that we can eat. So there's some exciting things going on in first grade, and we are busy, busy, busy.
We have a test on Friday, so we are using today to prepare for it. So they are working on a handful of different topics and going over last week's test and practicing all sorts of stuff. They are doing piecewise functions and linear word problems, and we're graphing, obviously, and then just review stuff.
In 6th grade, we are starting to learn how to describe things in Spanish using physical characteristics. So we've played Loteria and had some fun with that, done some really cool games. And then in 7th grade, we are finishing up ser versus estar and the difference between those two verbs. And in 8th grade, we started learning about present progressive tense, so the ing in English basically, but in Spanish.
Great piece, Brenna. Just as a reminder, there's a 4th grade parent coffee event happening in room 16 at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And seniors, don't forget that your senior quotes are due today. Well, that's all we got for you today. I'm Camille.
And I'm Amelia. We'll see you tomorrow, Barstow.